So we've been talking about the tropics all morning, and we now have a 20% chance for development right around Florida coming around day 6 and 7 of our extended forecast. So right now it has the next 2 days, 0% chance. But over the next 7 days, this has a 20% chance for development. And oftentimes when you see that, nothing's really going to come from it, well, both Andrea and Barry have exactly done this. So what's going to happen, and this is one that I really want us to pay closer attention to, is notice how big this bean is. That I think you first start to see development over in the Gulf, and then it could trace across Florida, and then also regenerate over in South Carolina. So either this is just going to be a big bad low that's circulating, have a lot of rain that comes with it, but it does have a chance to be our next named system. So something that we have to really watch here closely in the Carolinas, because if it develops off the South Carolina coast, that's going to change up our cloud cover or at least our rain chances. And that's one of the biggest things these guys do, is to change up a cloudier forecast, because we don't oftentimes this time of year have a wall-to-wall cloud scenario. That's more of a wintertime event. So that's one thing that I want to watch, especially for your Sunday. As for Barry was not really a long-lasting storm, nor was Andrea. So the remnants of Barry, that is the official name now, so that just means pretty much a loose term for a broken down low-pressure system, is now over Mexico, and the last measurement was 30-mile-per-hour winds and gusts up to 40. That last advisory at 5 a.m. will be the last you ever hear of Barry until 6 years from now, when this hurricane name list is recycled. Now, what's most interesting about this season so far is how short-lived these events have been. Andrea literally was a named storm for 12 hours, and oftentimes it's 6 hours until they have a full update on the storm name. Barry was only a very technical tropical storm for 18 hours. So both days, or both storms, lasted less than a day. So this has not been a big time start to our season, even though we've technically had 2 storms. And the way things are trending, I would not be surprised if we have a short-lived Chantal until we're waiting on Dexter, which could be probably a little bit more of a favorable development. So even if we do have a Chantal, it's not going to be a big-time event. Okay, so wrapping this up with a bow, we are doing the recap. 92 degrees for a high today, feeling like 100 degrees with a usual pop-up shower and thunderstorm chances. Our best chances for rain all week long are the next 3 days, specifically tomorrow and tomorrow night, and then Wednesday, you're going to have more of that scattered environment. So our 7-day forecast, we have 92, 90, an 88 that has never looked so great. So the great 88, as we'll call it, for your Wednesday. Also note on the bottom right-hand corner, you have the Charlotte Knights forecast. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The Knights are in town. That's actually a rarity. Usually they're here for a 6-game stretch, but not the case. That's because the 4th is going to affect it. And then for 4th of July, only day that I have a 0 chance for rain, as I mentioned. It's still going to be a humid day, still 93, feels like the mid to the upper 90s. But as of right now, I don't think we have really enough lift and enough moisture to cause pop-up showers and storms. I think that does return on Sunday, and that's where you have a high of 93. The only thing that's going to change here in our extended forecast is whatever that leftover front and that low is going to do around Florida by the back end of the forecast. So I think there could be a lot of changes here, but it's really nice to have a range of 88 to 93 degrees go in the near term. Also today, the last day of June, which if you need me to spill more time, I have some June stats.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Okay, we'll do it one more time as you guys are doing whatever you need to.
There's a little bit of a
well, let me do this.
Situation.
No, what are you talking about situation?
Okay.
You just have a...
Yeah, exactly. That's what we do. And it's good information. And it's the day before my dad's birthday, so...
Oh, happy birthday, Dad.
Yeah, Daddy.
That's wonderful. Okay, so I think the best stat I can pull from here is we've had a lot of warm mornings. I think I showed you a sample of this last week, but officially through 29 days, we have averaged 70.0 degrees for our average low temperature. So, of course, by shifting through all the data, this is now the 5th warmest average lows that we've had during the month of June. Of course, that goes back to 1879. So, yeah, this is really stands out from all the rest. 79.6 looks like that ranks as far as the average lows for our 12th warmest June. And if you remember, probably not, but April was actually our warmest April on record. So it's nice to be back in the top 20 list, and I think it definitely helped to have all those warm lows, and it also helped to have that 100-degree day not too long ago where it was quite the trend. Also bringing up the streaks again. If there's something happens that say we hit 90 tomorrow and we still hit 90 on Wednesday, the way the extended forecast would go is we would be well onto this list, but that 88, it looks to be pretty confident that we'll at least visit the upper 80s for one day, maybe even tomorrow if the cloud cover takes over.
Oh, okay. Cloud cover helps. 88 was a good year, so.
It was a great year. Yeah, I know.
Love the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, I wonder, here, real quick, I'm wondering what was the hit song of 1988? Let's see.
This is the information you could
This is
you
the
could
information
use.
you need.
Yeah.
Faith by George Michael.
That's a good
Solid.
one.
Oh, and then George Harrison, Got My Mind Set on You.
Okay.
Great music video
All right.
where all of a sudden you have the parlor dancing around, including a stuffed squirrel. So, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's good.
Go check
recall.
it out on your own time.
Okay, very good. Thank you for buying us that time. And again, good information. Looking forward to the 80s.
And shout out to our intern, Lily,
oh,
who's
yes,
over here
Miss
too.
Lily. Lily's hanging out with us.
Lily's here all week long. And Lily, this is your 5th week, right?
It is. I'm halfway through.
This is the halfway point.
This is my halfway.
Yeah, you got the mics open. What? How do you feel?
I've been doing great.
Yeah?
It's my second day. I worked yesterday, Sunday morning, so I know,
Okay.
my first week of mornings. Full
Great.
week. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Mornings are, well, Chris, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you like mornings, working mornings?
I do.
All right, 1 o'clock alarm clock or 2 o'clock?
No, it's like 1:30. Split the
1:30?
difference,
All right,
yeah.
Very good. 30. Yeah.
Larry was 1:15. I pushed 1:30.
Wow. I mean, I did it back in the day, and I tried to push it as far back as I could for a 4:30
Mondays
show.
are always tough.
Yeah.
But no, we're doing good. And great to have you, Lily.
Yes,
Great job today.
Lily. Yeah.